Hello, my name is Fabled Builds, and welcome to my forever world. Today, I have two goals. Kill the Wither 3 times, and then also make an absolutely enormous cliff. So, I think the first thing to do is probably head to the Nether, so we can get a couple of Wither skulls into the Nether. And then I believe, if I remember correctly, the Nether Fortress was off in this direction. So if we just fly over there, we should be able to find it. Dude, that is actually so much closer than I thought. But it is also in a basalt delta, so I don't think we're going to get the best Wither skeleton rates, but, you know, we will get some spawns at least. We did not even get some spawns, so I just flew over to a nearby Soul Sand Valley to find a fortress in there. It doesn't look like it's in the Soul Sand Valley as much as I thought, but there are parts of it that do seem to be. I'll also grab all of this nether wart, just in case we use it at some point in the future. Jerks. And break. Spawner. You didn't see that, okay? I didn't panic. I didn't walk off. You know, maybe I've just lost it. It's early in the morning. It's like 6 o'clock. So it would make sense if my brain isn't. Ooh, diamonds. So it would make sense if my brain isn't functioning at brain functioning capacity. Alright, come on, get off of the ledge. Won't you step back from the ledge, my friend? Sorry, I have morning voice. Also, I couldn't sing in the first place, so like that was really bad. Where are you? Alright. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Once again, I can't sing, so I'm so sorry. Hello. Hello from the other side. I don't know why I go deeper to sing that. I'm pretty sure it's the girl that sings the song, but I can't actually remember. I kind of just suck at music in general. Ow. I'm great at this. Oh my gosh. I'm great at this game, in case you couldn't tell. I don't accidentally do anything stupid. Hello? Hello, sorry. Ah! Oh, I did get a skull. Ah! I didn't even see that. I was too distracted by all these stupid blaze. Where are you? Please no, please no, please don't murder me. Ah! I see you. You cannot hide from me. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Wee. Hello. Oh my gosh. Not good. No bueno. No bueno. Fly like an ostrich. Sorry. Aha. We got 2. Hasta la vista. Bye. Have a nice trip. Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. Sorry. Oh my gosh. We're all fine. Everything's fine. We're all good. Ah! Mainly war cries. I see you. Die. Aha. Okay, we got 3. Hello. Can you hear me? I don't know any of the lyrics to songs. Aha. You got another one. We're up to 4. Oh my gosh. Can you not do that, sir? Bonjour. Aw, man. You know, I don't think attempting to speak a different language is helping me get Wither skeleton skulls. Let me try begging. What? What? I've never seen anything like that before. That is crazy. Where are they? Where is she? Sorry. We got a skull. Okay, I'm at 5. We just need 4 more. Woohoo! Times. I've killed 80 wither skeletons for 5 skulls. I am going to lose my mind. 8 chunks, render distance, 8 chunks. I wanted words, but all I heard was nothing. Oh, I got nothing. Give me your cranium. Trying to sound smart didn't work, and I didn't get any skulls from that either. Gotta switch up my strategy. If I just get really aggressive. Okay, no, I'm not gonna. That is not going in the video. No, that's not going. That's not going in. I feel like Batman. I'm your savior, your fabled hero. Manly war cries. Jive bomb. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo necesito tu peso. I can't remember what head is. Time out. I'm gonna look this up real quick. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo necesito tu cabeza. Yeah, that'll work. Sure. Nobody heard that. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Yo necesito tu cabeza. Ah! They do not like Spanish. My heart just plummeted. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Me llamo Fabled. Yo necesito tu cabeza. Bonjour! Maybe if I remember my manners next time, maybe then I'll start getting skulls. Give me your face or I will slaughter your friends and family repeatedly. Okay, that didn't work. Please! Nope, that didn't work either. Your face, please and thank you. Nope. Ah! Looting 3! That also didn't work. I've killed over 55 wither skeletons and gotten 0 skulls. Maybe if I just ask them when I'm really sad. Please, I just want a skull. Nope. I have such bad luck and Nope. They're not dropping anything. Maybe because I don't have a very good fake sad voice. Maybe if I sound like I'm off my rocker for the next one. Maybe that'll work. Give me your face! It worked! Yeah! Okay, we just need 3 more. Okay, maybe that didn't work. By the way, this is why I don't record in the mornings. Give me your face. Nope. Give me your face. Nope. Nope. I can't sound that insane. Give me your face. You know, I might just have to take my 2 withers and go. And then I can come back for a 3rd later on. Not gonna happen. I think we just gotta head home. Let's go. I almost didn't put my elytra on. It is at -30:23. So really far that way. And there we go. Now I see it. Alright, so let's take on 2 withers. Hello, piglin. We can make 2 wither skeletons. 2 withers. I don't know, let's just go down to Deep Slate or something and fight them. There we go, there's 1 wither down. We should be good. For wither number 2. There we go. Pretty easy. 2 nether stars. Alright, so let's head back home, and then we can get... Actually, I think I need obsidian for beacons. Watch this. I believe it's 3 per beacon, so we should have enough now. So let's fly out of here. So now we can take this, our obsidian, and do we have any glass already made? We do not. Do we have any sand? No. Why would we have sand? Alright, I guess we're smelting a stack of sand down into glass. And then craft 2 beacons. We don't really have that much materials, so might need to head into the nether and do some bastion raiding. Biggest thing that I'm oh, here so much. Okay. Stack up too much. Craft all of that up into blocks. Okay, hopefully that should be more than enough. And if not, we do have a bunch of iron as well. Let's cut to a little bit of creative mode Fabled, designing the cliffs, and hopefully you guys can learn a little bit from how I made them. And then we'll cut back to here and we can set up the beacons and start doing some material gathering. Alright, so the first thing we want to do with this cliff is just pick up this house. And now that that's gone, we can go around with our Axiom tool, go to script brush, bring up our radius, and then do clear foliage, and then just get rid of all of these trees for now. And we can use like cylinders and just make things like this to just go into the side of the terrain, and as long as you have keep existing, that's not going to remove any of the blocks that are already there. And you can kind of put just a couple shapes into the cliff to get a little bit better of shaping. So now we have a little bit more interesting of a shape. And if we take our rock tool, we can just go over all of this and kind of see what this gives us. Normally, I think 5 is too much, but if we just go around these sides that we did, we can see how that creates a little bit more unique of shaping for the terrain. So if we go down to something like 2, we can see how much different that looks. There you go. So as you can probably tell, those shapes are a lot more defined. With that smaller scale, I could also take a lot of these diamond blocks with just our magic tool and then run our smooth tool over it. And that'll break up those shapes a little bit before we use the smaller rock brush. That creates a little bit more natural of the shaping than it was before, which can be nice, especially if you want a little bit more of cliffs like this, where it's a little bit more of that kind of Australian outbacks kind of look. This kind of like flattened land that kind of elevates up works really well for that. And then you can see that that still works, but it is a little bit less nice than the kind of outbacks. So a lot of these cliffs, I would suggest looking at references of kind of the style that you want, because that will tell you how you want to do the shaping on your cliffs. And I like this style because it creates a little bit more natural of a look. For example, if we were wanting to have a trail, it's a lot easier to envision a trail kind of going down here than it is if we had a really sharp cliff. Yeah, obviously this is just a tester for now, but I think this is going to be the style I'm going to go for. Hopefully you learned a little something from this. As of right now, I'm just going to show you a bit of a time lapse, and then we can build it in survival. After we had everything designed, I had to do a little bit of deforestation. Alright, many trees later, We have a ton of wood, but my axe is almost broken, so I am actually going to do some more end raiding, and hopefully we can get some more things. Alright. Whee! Number 1. I guess technically that's end city number 2, but I'm not even gonna do it. Oh! And there's number 3. There's city number 4. There's 2 more cities. I honestly already forgot. To be honest, I never even knew they could generate this close to each other. And here's end city number 8. And there's another one. End city number something in the horizon. And there is another end city. I guess that's technically one. There's another one. Woohoo. Alright, I have 2 rockets left, so let's head back. We now have a Silk Touch pickaxe, which is the biggest thing I was going after. I think we can take a little bit of a detour though. And I guess we can take another detour, because I do see that there is one right there. I have no rockets, so let's go and get some more sugarcane. This is really ugly right now, but I will fix it in the future. For now, all we need is the rockets. Let's go enchant our axes, and hopefully we can chop down the rest of this forest and get ready to do an insane amount of resource gathering. We have over 2 shulker boxes of both oak and birch. But anyways, let's go and collect all of these materials in one giant material gathering montage. Hit it, editor me. And now, after 2 weeks of gathering materials, we finally have 44 shulker boxes. And so I'm going to start placing as much of these down, but we still do need to collect about another 13 shulker boxes of materials. But I'll do that later because I just need to start building this thing. Alright, finally, after 22 hours of placing blocks, let alone gathering all the materials, which took so much time, we finally have our cliffs finished. And if we quickly fly around, you kind of see it from the other angles. We have this pathway that leads all the way up here, and we have like this sharp like all cliff faces on this side. So there's a lot more like grass back here, a bunch more like sharp cliff faces going all the way up, which looks really nice. And then of course, if we go up here and walk around through it, it's pretty immersive. You know, you have quite a lot of trees and you have all of the ground coverage everywhere. I did just cheap out and bone meal the normal grass, but I think it looks really nice. I'm really happy with it. And so, let's go and do a couple cinematic shots. Thank you so much for watching. I spent about 50 or more hours on this project. Time played on this world, we're at almost 2.5 days. And that doesn't count the time I spent designing everything in creative, so it's been a long one. I'm really sorry that this has taken 5 weeks to get out. I've only been able to actually be on the world for about 3 weeks, so all in all, I think we did a lot of progress. And I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.